Greetings YouTube, Fuzzfinger here, welcome back to the Zodiac Age and to more trial mode. Today we're going to be taking on some of the tough encounters, well all of them actually, in stages 81 through to 90. So I'm going to be sharing with you the tactics as well as the loots, if you're brave enough to spend time collecting those, that you can get from these particular stages. So if you enjoy watching, please don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get on with it. One thing I recommend for these encounters is that you do have lure and reverse ready for your tank. And note that a lot of them are going to be against espers where certain fields are active that disable specific actions. For example, in this first encounter we're going to have magics disabled. So what I'm going to do is get rid of Penello, who's my black mage, and bring Balthea into the fray. And he's going to obviously act as another melee character for us so that we can get rid of this boss quite quickly. Give him the ribbon. The ribbon is obviously of very usefulness, I should say, here in this encounter. In fact, in most of the encounters in trial mode it is. Apologies again for my voice being all off today, but that's just because I'm still recovering from this ability. So it looks like we're good to go there. And so we are going to have to set up some healing gambits for item healing in this particular place, so that we don't get, you know, death affecting us, because that wouldn't be very good. Fortunately, I've come prepared with a whole batch of X potions. And as before, when we fight Zerimus, I believe this one is, yes, we do need to just watch out for the ads, because while they're alive, we're just going to be swamped. So we do need to try and kill them as quickly as possible before moving on to the boss in question. In terms of what you can steal from here, you can actually get a circlet and elixir if you want to steal from the boss. And you can loot a halberd and a pirate hat, nothing too exciting, from the chests around this place. As always, for the treasures around trial mode, you will require the diamond armlet to be equipped. I'll just make sure that in case people die, we can resurrect them. So we're just going to briefly turn off Arise here and have Phoenix down instead. And the same for Wyrm. We're going to stick some healing onto him, since he normally heals anyhow. There we go. And as you can see, that damage does like to come in thick and fast in this particular dungeon. But it looks like he is going down. I think Wyrm's taking care of the ads here, and Balthea, and just Balthea I think is taking care of the boss. So we're keeping things manageable. Just need to keep that healing going, which obviously is a little bit trickier when we don't have AoE healing available to us. But we are going to have to be prepared at the start of the next encounter to just resort our gambits out. So there goes Zerimus. And he's a higher level than he is in the main game. So just bear that in mind. Right, so next up we're going to go ahead and just set our gambits back up briefly to Cura Jars, which is nice AoE healing over the otherwise single target X potions. I'm also going to get Decoy being cast on Varn at this point. And later on we're going to be making use of Reverse as well, once we're getting really high damage coming in. Don't think it's necessary just yet, but make sure you have it ready for when it is necessary. I'll tell you when. So from this encounter we can steal a Euclid Sextant and a Golden Skull Cap from the Crystal Knight, which is hiding around here. It's a bit of a rare spawn in this place. And you can actually get a penetrating crossbow, a Viking coat and some steel polyends from the chests. As a matter of fact, let's see if we've got a chance. Oh, I didn't actually have the ribbon equipped. My mistake. It wasn't necessary really then, was it, on the last encounter? But if I put the diamond armlet on, which is what is needed for the loots, see what we can get. Just turn gambits off Wyrm momentarily here. Come on, your gambits are off. You should be able to loot this. Oh, come on. He's going to be dead before we loot anything at this rate. There we go. So we get the Viking coat over there. The steel polions over here, and there should be one more item. So Ash is also buffing. There's the penetrator crossbow. Buffing Varn as well, which is obviously very useful. We'll just turn his gambits back on. I could do it from the main menu, but I just want to equip a ribbon on him, ready for whatever is coming next. So as you get into these later stages of the trials, you are going to be swapping equipment around left, right and centre. Just something to be aware of, quite frankly. Okay, I'm just very briefly going to see if that crossbow is any good. Oh, it's not too shabby. Obviously, it's not as good for Barsh as the Zodiac Spear. But if we need him to go ranged, then maybe we will be using that. Ah, there's the Crystal Knight. He's decided to come into the battle. Right, so here we have 3 Guru of Gainus or something. Yeah, that's it. You can steal nothing really of note. You can get some Magic Glove, Sorcerer's Hat and Doom Mace if you want to equip the Diamond Armlet again and go around to the treasure chests. But other than that, this is a pretty basic encounter so long as you can survive the damage. You do get Crushing Fangs, which has a high chance of casting an instant death effect even if you have the ribbon equipped. Just be prepared to resurrect characters that does affect. And next up, we are going to be facing off against Chaos. And he's going to disable physical attacks, meaning we're going to want to bring Penelo in to do the damage here. So we'll say goodbye to Balthea for now. I am going to keep Varn in because of his standard tanking abilities. In terms of loot, you can steal an Elixir, Glimmering Robes or Sage's Ring from this guy. For some reason we're still doing physical damage. I'm confused by that. In consideration of the fact that, as you can even see by the top right corner of the screen, we should not be able to do so. Hey, what do I know? Make sure you get this guy dispelled. Okay, we don't seem to be doing anything now with Varn. So it just looked like a while before the disability came into effect. So get rid of the ads. And keep tanking, even though you won't be doing any damage. And hopefully then Penelo will be able to, or whoever your Black Mage is, lay on enough damage. If not, you can also use Scathe Motes as well. In fact, you can even use Gil Toss, I believe. I will check that out for you. But if you've collected lots of Gil, then obviously it's something you could think about. Thank you for the heal, Chaos. Feargar will reduce your MP, as you can see here. Let's just see. We probably can't use Gil Toss then at the moment. Yeah, we can. Yep, so you can use Gil Toss. Nice 10,000 damage hit. And your tank probably has the ability, so let's not use another 10,000 Gil. I think Penelo can do the task here. There we go. Gil Toss is a very underrated ability in my opinion, because Gil comes in so frequently in this game. It's such a powerful ability when your other attacks fail. Right, so here we have a Pilraster, Obelisk and a Terror Tyrant, so some marks from some of the hunts we've done in the game. And you can steal Renewing Marion's Brave Suit, Maximilian and Mage Power Shishak from these enemies. And you can get the Bowline Sash, the Orichalcum Dirk and a Bone Hound from the treasure. So the next encounter is where things are really going to pick up in difficulty. And I highly recommend you have Reverse ready. And Bubble Belt as well would also be of use. So before we do anything at the start of this next fight, I'm just going to, as this guy goes down, in case... Oh, I can't bring Penelo out yet, which is annoying. Okay, I'm just going to spam triangle because I do not want Penelo to get locked into the next battle. Oh, she's still locked in. What's going on? I really need to get rid of her. Oh, she's casting Cure, that's why. Go away, go away, go away, Cure, go away, Cure. Okay, now we can get rid of her. Okay, what I'm going to do is just set my characters up and I'll be right back with you. Right, so this is my setup because this fight dishes massive amounts of damage out. Perhaps even more than a Mega Mark 12. So I'm going for a very similar tactic. I've put a bubble belt on Wyrm and he's going to be casting Berserk on himself so that we can get his damage output as high as possible. And with the other two characters, they're mainly going to be casting Reverse and Decoy onto Wyrm so that he can obviously stay, you know, in tank mode and getting healed by that reverse ability from all the damage he'll be taking. Let's get rid of that because that's going to one-shot Wyrm if it goes off on him. And I've also, did I say giving him the bubble belt? Well, I have because we need to basically max out his health here. And I think that's pretty much all we need to do. I've also got some other buffs from Ash to protect Wyrm as well. So if Wyrm will be kind enough to move forward here. So he needs to be taking the damage. I'm not too concerned that Penelo has died because she'll be resurrected in a moment. But as you can see, Wyrm is really taking some nice damage. We do need to get his reverse up as quickly as possible. We're going to take off his Berserk actually. I don't think it's necessary. I'll turn off Cure Jar as well. I think we'll just keep that going so we can move him around a little bit more. And who's he going to be attacking? The lowest health enemy. Okay. So if we can get reverse on him pretty fast, please. Right, okay. So now he's hopefully going to be drawing all the fire again from the enemies. You do need to prioritise that reverse so that he's healed fast. And that bubble belt is obviously going to come in use as well. Don't try and go too far from the other characters because they won't be able to get reverse off when needed. Let me just check that they're doing everything in the right order here. Let's get rid of that. Or just bring it down under those because we don't want to be dispelling these reflects really at all because they just get recast. And we'll get that off so it doesn't interfere with our reverses and what have you. Okay, just keep everyone alive. It's a good start. Okay. Just keep that reverse active, please. So we could do with it pretty pronto here. Is it on? Yeah, I think it is. No, it's not. It's not on. Okay, if Van goes down, obviously that's a big deal that we need to sort out. So this is where things start to go wrong now, when your tank dies. Right, stop attacking a sec, please, Wyrm. So Penelo, if you can please renew. Okay, now we can renew. Yes, look at that damage we did. Right, so that's got rid of Elza. Fantastic. So now we can turn Wyrm's Gambits back on and the enemy won't be getting reflect. Okay, so I've got it. Once Elza starts casting reverse on herself with a moat, you need to renew on it. But you need to renew on her once you've dispelled her reflect because obviously renew will be reflected back otherwise. Okay, so I'm just going to build that into the Gambits next time so we can get it done straight away. But that's how you do it. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic, we've done it. Oh, that was annoying. As I told you, these encounters are a lot more challenging than the ones that came before. But there they all go. Right, next up we have the Wyrm, but it's got less health than it did before. So I'm just going to use the same tactics to tell you the truth. If we can take the damage, please. And bring Varn around here. Right, in terms of loot then from the Wyrm, you can get Dark Guard, Platinum Shield, Power Armlet and a Fuzzy Mitre from the actual chests that are located around there. Pinello, stop following. Okay, here we go again. He's almost down anyway. So this guy is a much higher level than he is in the main game as well, which is why he's doing so much damage to us. Get that decoy active. Okay. Please keep Varn healed, and it looks like we've done it. Okay, we're moving to the next stage now. And he's dead again already. So this fight's a bit of a pain because it's against our old friend, the Disma enemy, who, if you remember, was one of the Hunt Club enemies and the hardest of them. And now he's with a bunch of ads as well. So you can steal the Demon Shield, the Aegis Shield, or the Ensanguine Shield from Disma himself. And you can also fight a rare evil spirit in this arena, which you can also steal a Demon Shield, but also a Sage's Ring from as well. So just bear that in mind. The trick is obviously to keep everyone alive, which can be easier said than done at times. Let me just see what he's set up to do here. Lowest max HP. Let's just go for lowest HP. So that we can kill the boss and move on. There we go. Right, so we've got two more fights here. Fafnir's here. And he's quite strong. Stronger than the game's counterpart. But just go for the same tactic pretty much. Keep Varn ready to tank. Keep him buffed, and he'll be your main source of damage as well. I keep saying Varn, it obviously could be a different character for you, whoever your tank is. But Varn is my Knight and Bushi, which makes him a great tank. Just keep your MP levels up as well. And for this fight, you can steal an elixir or a grand helm from the boss in question. Or you can get a Yaki or Firefly from the chests with the Diamond Armlet. But in all honesty, this fight is a lot simpler than the ones that have come before. Just stay on top of that spike damage and you should be good. There we go. Next up we have the Behemoth King. And Behemoth King is pretty similar to his counterpart in the Hunt in the game, but the difference being that he now hits harder as well. So what we can try and do is maybe get Pinello out and bring Balthea in, and we can actually wither this guy and get his physical damage down. That is one option that you can do. Alternatively, we can go ahead and keep reverse on him, so that he's healing rather than damaging our tank. But just watch out for your Cura Jar Gambits, as always, if you do that tactic. And we need to dispel this guy. Thank you, Ash. And just keep Varn alive now. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Yeah, reverse is on him again. Didn't miss that time. Ah, now he's immune to physical damage. So at this point, really, we need to get Pinello casting Scathe, quite frankly. while Varn remains tanking. Penelo can scathe. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. All going bad again. We almost had it then as well. Did we get Penelo up? Yes, we did. There's your reverse. Come on, decoy. No. Come on, decoy. Okay. And now we're ready to start scathing again. Yes, we are. That's it. Just keep going. Oh boy, here we go. Holy attack. That's it. Keep reverse on. At all times. What a tough encounter this has been. And now he's no longer immune to physical damage. That doesn't help when Varn is dead, does it? But there we go. What do I know?
I can't.
Okay. Keep Ash away from danger. Get everyone back up. Get decoy up, yes. And we've done it. Whew! That was tough. That was tough, but we've done it. Dear, dear. Well, guys. Hopefully this video has helped you, actually. Just remember that Lure and Reverse are going to be your friends throughout many of these fights here. Starting from where you get all those pirates. Yeah, you do need to be getting set up for those. But folks, I'm going to go and take a break now. So thanks for stopping by and joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you again soon for more FF12. Cheers all. Take care.